Being able to recognize how speakers and writers come up with their own way of sending their own intended message, and being able to distinguish how they present facts and opinion are great help for you to develop your own style in writing and speaking. In today's lesson, you are expected to compare and contrast opinions from the given text. I am Teacher Vicky, and welcome to another episode of Innovative Learning. Our topic is all about comparing and contrasting opinion. But before we proceed to our topic, let us have a short activity. Tell me whether the statements compare or contrast ideas. Let's have the first one. Ella had their hair done in style similar to mine. Does it compare or contrast? Very good. It compares. Because of the word similar to. Ella's hairstyle is similar to my hairstyle. Let's move on to the second one. That bike has the same color as our car. Do you think it compares or contrasts? Very good. It compares because of the word the same. The bike's color is the same as the color of the car. Now let's have the third one. I was hungry, but I was reluctant to eat since I did not like what was on offer. Do you think these ideas are used to compare or contrast? You got it right. It is contrasting because there are two contrasting or opposing ideas here. I was hungry and I was reluctant to eat. These two ideas are being connected by the conjunction but that connects two opposing ideas. By the way, when you say reluctant, it means hesitant. So, these ideas are contrasting with each other. Now let's have the last example. I ordered steak. However, chicken was served instead. What do you think is this? Do you think it is contrasting or comparing? Very good. These ideas are contrasting with each other because of the word however that signals opposing statement of the first idea. The order is steak, but instead of steak, chicken was served on the table. Now, based on this activity, what words or signals used to compare things or statements? Very good. We have similar to or the same. Other examples like as well as or in the same way. How about the words or signals used to contrast ideas? That's correct. We have but or however. Other examples like on the contrary, although, yet, even though, and many more. Learning how other writers and speakers construct their arguments can help you in developing your own style to convince your audience that you have sound ideas. Also, learning how to compare and contrast others' ideas as well can help you to be critical and reflective of the kind of information that you will feed yourself. I know it's difficult to evaluate others' opinion, but there is one effective way. That is to identify the persuasive strategies used by the writer or speaker. Knowing these strategies not only helps you to formulate your own strong claims, but also helps you to identify the weak ones. According to Aristotle, a famous Greek philosopher, there are three elements of persuasion. We have the ethos, pathos, and logos. Knowing these three elements, you will be able to increase your chance to persuade or invite your audience. Let's start first with the logos. It uses logic or reason, states claim clearly, gives logical reason, includes facts, statistics, and researched information. For the ethos, it is an appeal to the writer's credibility, ethics, morals, and character. It convinces the audience that he or she is credible, uses correct grammar, sounds as well as research of the subject matter, and maintains formality. Pathos appeals to the audience emotions. Take note, audience emotions. It carefully chooses words, uses figurative language, draws emotional responses to the audience, such as anger, guilt, pity, happy, or other feelings or emotion. When you evaluate an appeal to logos, you consider an argument based on facts, evidence, and reason. Using logos means appealing to the reader's sense of what is logical. When you evaluate an appeal to ethos, you examine how successfully the writer or speakers appeal to the audience's sense of ethical behavior. Take note, ethical behavior. The writer or speaker presents himself or herself to the audience as credible, trustworthy, honest, and ethical. Just like what I told you a while ago, pathos is making an appeal to emotions, making people feel that they have connection with the topic at hand, evokes certain emotions, beliefs, or values. These are the examples for logos, ethos, and pathos. Let's start with the logos. As a doctor, I am qualified to tell you that this course of treatment will likely generate the best results considering all the symptoms, conditions, and options. Take note of the speaker. He is a doctor. He gives the information about the treatment that will generate the best result. This makes the statement reasonable that many people would be persuaded. Let us read the example for ethos. More than 100 peer-reviewed studies have been conducted over the past decade, and none of them suggests that this is an effective treatment of hair loss. Take note of the peer-reviewed studies. It makes the statement more credible and trustworthy because it is based on studies on the effective treatment for hair loss. Let us have the example for pathos. There's no price that can replace the peace of mind. Our advanced security systems will protect the well-being of your family so that you can sleep soundly at night. Now, what are the words or statements that appeal to your emotion? Very good. We have peace of mind, security, well-being, and sleep soundly at night. These words help the reader or listener to feel that they are secured or protected. These are the grammatical markers in comparison. These words or short phrases are used to compare two items or ideas. This is a short paragraph that uses some of these expressions. Time, like money, is a limited resource. You cannot buy everything you want. Likewise, you do not have enough time to do everything you want to do. Our time is the same as our money. It is limited. Also, time is a resource when work needs to be done. Do you agree that time is limited like money? Okay, we have to value every time we have. We have to spend it with our family or friends. Same thing goes to money. We have to spend our money to some valuable or important things. Now, what are the grammatical markers used to compare ideas? Very good. We have like, likewise, same as, and also. These are the grammatical markers in contrasting. These phrases or words are used to contrast two items or ideas. This is the example. Unlike time or money, desire is an unlimited resource. Think about it. In contrast to money, which can run out, your desire for new experiences and ideas will never end. Whereas there is never enough time to do everything you want. Your desire will always come up with something new and exciting. Do you agree that time and money are limited resources, while your desire will never end? Yes, I also do agree with that. Desire is the thing that keeps us moving, doing whatever we want. It is also the thing that keeps on motivating us. Think of your desire, students. What is your desire or aspiration that you want to achieve in the future? Now let us focus on the grammatical markers in contrasting. Very good. We have unlike, in contrast, and whereas. Now that you learned how to evaluate opinions by comparing and contrasting them, let us have a short recap. When we evaluate, we have to use the persuasive technique of Aristotle, the Greek philosopher. We have the logos, ethos, and pathos. For the logos, from the word itself, it uses logic and reason. And the key word for ethos is ethical or honest, trustworthy. And pathos, we have to take note of the word pathy or pathy. That means emotions or feelings. Also have to take note of the grammatical markers for contrasting and comparing ideas. Congratulations! I hope you learned something from this lesson and see you on the next episode. Bye!